It's time for us to wake up. Give me Romans 13 and 11.
Sir. Bring it home.
The book of Romans, chapter 13 and verse 11.
Read.
And that, knowing the time.
So you got to know what time it is. We got wars, rumors of wars. We got all kinds of sicknesses, all kinds of killing going on. Right. You got to know what time it is. Read. Bring it out.
Now, and that knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep.
So you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, it's time to wake up out of sleep.
That's right.
Because right now, we're in a dead state spiritually. Give me Proverbs 21:16.
Yes, sir.
It's time to wake up, black man, Hispanic woman, black woman. How you doing, sister? How you doing today? Huh? He is? What's your name, sister? Jody?
Like he's incarcerated, he got caught up to some shit with the feds. I think they set him up.
Right.
But that's all cool because, you know, today he's at peace. You know, I didn't know I was out there in the world.
Right.
But when he got arrested, he's like, Mom, I'm Baptist. And he said he was Muslim.
Okay.
So I didn't even know, you know,
Right,
as a parent because I was caught up.
Right.
But you know what? I was helping him through the situation and me too.
So
So,
you said Allah, right?
yeah.
We're going to deal with that. But first things first, do you see yourself on this sign? And we're going to show you in the Bible why your son is locked up, okay? But do you see yourself on this sign right here?
Mm-hmm.
Where you see yourself here, sister? See yourself, big, hold the sign up. Hold the sign up. American black, right?
Uh-huh.
You be from the tribe of Judah.
Okay.
Right. You be from the tribe of Judah. You know who else come from that tribe? You know who else come from that tribe? Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ come from the tribe of Judah.
That's right. Right.
The tribe of Judah is black according to the Bible.
Right.
Okay. Now you said something when you walked up here. You said you were Baptist, and you said your son is in Islam, right? Do you know that was a curse in the Bible that we will be a part of those two religions? That's a curse that we will be a part of those two religions. Christianity, which is Baptist, and Islam. Did you know that? So we're going to show you how we know we the Israelites according to the Bible. Right? So give me Deuteronomy 28, start at verse 15.
Sir. The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
So this is Moses. You know about Moses, right? Delivering the children of Israel that part the Red Sea. He's speaking to them now after the Exodus. And he's giving them laws, statutes, and commandments. And he said, if you don't listen to God, bad things are going to happen to you. But if you do listen to God, you will be blessed above all nations on the earth. So that is what we're going through right now. But we're reading the curses because we didn't keep the commandments. All right? Read.
But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
So we don't listen to God. If we don't follow the Bible and keep the laws, read.
To observe, to do all his commandments.
So we must do all God's commandments. Like today, which is the Sabbath day, right? We're supposed to be keeping the Sabbath day holy.
Right.
Read.
And his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses.
All these what?
Curses.
Sister, say Jody, what is a curse? Is a curse a good thing or a bad thing?
It's a bad thing.
A curse is a bad thing.
Right.
So read that.
All these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
So Moses told the Israelites, which we are, that if we didn't keep the commandments, all the curses were going to come upon us and overtake us. Now let's see what's the significance, what's the reason for the curses. Give me verse 46.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 46. And they shall be upon thee for a sign.
So the curses were going to be upon the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans for a sign. Like, you see the sign, Pershing Street? How do we know we on Pershing Street? Because of the sign. So we know who the children of Israel are because of the signs, because of the curses. Read.
And for a wonder, and upon thy seed forever.
How long?
Forever.
So the curses are going to be upon the children of Israel forever.
Right.
Okay? So now, you say you're a Baptist, and you say your son is Islam. Let's see if that's a curse according to the Bible. verse 64.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 64.
Bring it out.
And the Lord shall scatter thee among all people.
Now, when we went through the sub-Saharan slave trade, when we went through the transatlantic slave trade, right? We were scattered throughout all four corners of the earth, right? Because we didn't keep the commandments. And when we were scattered, we was indoctrinated with the philosophies of our slave masters. Okay?
Right.
Read.
From one end of the earth even unto the other. And there,
So once we got scattered throughout the four corners of the earth and we was in possession of our slave masters, then they started teaching us what?
thou shalt serve other gods.
So now we're serving other gods.
Right.
You see what
I
I'm
heard
saying?
that before.
Right. We're serving other gods. Who are those gods? Read.
Which neither thou nor thy fathers have known, even wood and stone.
Moses said when we went into captivity and got scattered throughout the four corners of the earth, the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans will be serving wood and stone. Now, what does that represent, Sister Jody? Wood. When you think about a piece of wood, when you think about Christianity, what you think about Christianity when it comes to the wood? What did they nail Jesus Christ on? What was they made out of? Wood. Okay, so in Islam, when they go make their yearly Hajj, what do they bow down to? Huh? No. What do they bow when they go make the Hajj in Mecca? What do they bow down to? They bow down to the Kaaba stone.
Right.
Yes, the Kaaba stone.
Okay.
So our people, those two religions are the main two religions that our people are a part of.
Okay.
Right.
Okay?
Okay.
All right. So you say I want to show you one more thing. You say your son is locked up in prison, right? You got that for me? Watch this. I'm gonna show you why that's going on. That's a curse. Read.
Isaiah chapter 42 verse 22. But this is a people robbed and spoiled.
12 tribes of Israel, the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, we're robbed and we're spoiled.
Right.
The nations have robbed and spoiled us. Read.
They are all of them snared in
And
holes,
we're snared in holes. Read.
and they are hid in prison houses.
Where are we hid?
In prison houses.
That's why the black man is filling up the prison house.
Right.
That's a curse.
Bring it out.
Thank you.
That's how you know your son is an Israelite.
Right.
He's supposed, you and your son, supposed to be keeping the laws, statutes, and commandments of the Most High God.
Yes,
Because
right.
he's your God and nobody else's. Give me John 27. How you doing, sister? How you doing? What is your name? Ashley? Let me ask you a question, Ashley. Do you see yourself on the sign? Where you see yourself at?
Judah,
Judah. All praises. Do you know who else come from the tribe of Judah?
David,
Yes. Who else?
the Messiah.
The Messiah, Jesus Christ. So, if you from the tribe of Judah, right? Jesus Christ from the tribe of Judah, I'm looking at you right now, you look like a so-called black person. So what would Jesus Christ look like? Black.
Right.
So, but hold on, let's prove that according to the Bible.
Bring it out.
Let's prove that for me. Give me that, Revelation 1:14.
The book of Revelation.
Start at verse 1.
Yes, sir. Chapter 1 and verse 1.
We about to reveal what Jesus Christ looked like according to the Bible.
Yeah.
He is not a so-called white man contrary to popular belief.
Right.
Jesus Christ is a black man.
That's right.
Okay? So we about to read it out of the Holy Bible that's on your kitchen table, that's on your grandma's coffee table,
Bring it out.
that's in the courtroom, that's in your churches, that your pastor will never read what color Christ really looks like.
Right.
We're about to read it right now in the Bible, so listen up, black man, Hispanic man. Read.
The book of Revelation, chapter 1, verse 1. The revelation of Jesus Christ.
Now, this is John the Revelator. He says the revelation of Jesus Christ. What does revelate mean? Revelations? To reveal. So John the Revelator, he's getting ready to reveal what Jesus Christ looks like.
Right.
Jump down to verse 10.
Verse 10. I was in the spirit on the Lord's day.
So John said he was in the spirit, just like we are right now. We in the spirit on the Lord's day, right?
And heard behind me a great voice.
And John said he heard behind him, you listen to Sister Ashley? He said he heard behind him a great voice. How you doing, sister?
Doing great.
We're teaching what Jesus Christ looked like. If you got a little time, just take a listen, all right? Read.
As of a trumpet, saying, I am Alpha and Omega.
So who's Alpha and Omega? Jesus Christ. This is John. This the voice that John is hearing behind him. Read.
The first and the last.
Read.
And what thou seest, write in a book.
So Christ said, what you see, write in a book, meaning write it in the Bible, right? So John's turning around, he's looking to see who's speaking to him. It's the Messiah. And he's telling him, what you see, you write this in a book. Read.
Verse 12. And I turned to see the voice that spake with me. And being turned, I saw 7 golden candlesticks.
So this is John describing Christ. Sister, can you come up a little closer? Come up a little closer. Hold up the sign of Black Christ. Read that part again.
And I turned to see the voice that spake with me. And being turned, I saw 7 golden candlesticks.
Now, this is, you see this image right here we got? We're not saying it's Jesus Christ, but we painted it or drew it according to what the scriptures say. God said when he turned to see the voice that was speaking to him, he saw one standing in the midst of 7 golden candlesticks. Now, hold that sign up. Now, this is the image that the world portrays today. I ain't never seen him, this image of the beast, walking in the midst of 7 candlesticks.
Right.
So if they were going to paint the image of Christ, they at least need to put this part in there. You see what I'm saying? Because this is what John seen.
Right.
And in the midst of the 7 candlesticks, one like unto the Son of Man.
And John said when he seen the person in the midst of the candlesticks, he said he looked like the Son of Man, meaning he looked like Christ. Because John walked with Christ.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So he said this guy looked familiar right here. Read.
Clothed with a garment down to the foot.
Clothed with the garment down to the foot. Look right here to this brother right here next to you. That's a garment down to the foot. This is what we wear. That's the holy garments. Read.
Right.
And girt about the paps with a golden girdle. His head and his hairs were white like wool.
Now, Sister Ashley, who has woolly hair on the earth today? Hold on, we gotta show you what your tribe look like in the Bible. Jeremiah 14:2.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 14 and verse 2. Judah, mourning.
The tribe of Judah, you so-called African Americans right now that's standing in front of me, we mourning right now. If you look over there in Chicago right now, it's a lot of murders going on. It's a lot of murders going on in Raleigh right now.
Right.
We in mourning right now. Read.
And the gates thereof
And
language.
our leadership, all these pork chop eating pastors, they not teaching us the Bible.
Right.
They lacking in the understanding of the Bible and teaching us the correct way to love God. Read.
They are black.
What color are they?
They are black.
The Bible say the real Jews are black. So my question is, who are those people over there in our land right now? Because they sure ain't black.
Right.
Who is that? They are imposters. They stole your identity.
Right.
You are the Jews. You are God's chosen people. Read.
That's right.
Unto the ground. And the cry of Jerusalem is gone up.
So, the Jews are black. The real Jews, which we are, they are black.
That's
They're
right.
not Caucasian. They're not white. Now, but who are those people over there right now? Who are those people over there right now, Sister Ashley? The Edomites, right? Do you know who they are, Sister Jane? The Edomites, right? Let's see what the Bible says about it. Give me Revelation 2 and 9.
Revelation chapter 2 and verse 9. I know thy works and thy tribulation.
God said he know our works. He know the tribulation we going through. We the one going through trials and tribulations.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We in slavery right now. We under the yoke of bondage.
Right.
That's us, Rick.
And poverty.
And God, look at this. We in poverty right now. This our people out here right now. This our people right now. We in poverty. Oh, matter of fact, get that. Give me Deuteronomy 28:48.
Yes, sir.
We in poverty right now. Let's see why we in poverty. Read.
The book of Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 48. Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies.
Now, we're going over a curse right now, Sister Jane. We serving our enemies right now.
Right.
So when you have to go pay your water bill or when you have to go to the grocery stores, right? Who owns those establishments? White people. Read.
Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies, which the Lord shall send against
And
thee.
God sent those people against us for us to serve them. Read.
In hunger.
In hunger. If you want to go get your food from Food Line, Costco's, Sam's Club, Burger King, McDonald's, you know what I'm saying? Look, they feeding you right now. What's that, Little Caesars? You got to depend on your enemy for that.
Right.
Read.
In hunger. And in thirst.
If you want a bottle of water, we don't own no reservoirs. We got to go to the enemy for that. Read.
And in in nakedness.
The clothes that you have on your back. How you doing, brother? You got to go to your enemy for that. What's your name, brother?
Keith.
Keith. Nice to meet you, Keith. I'm Mishael, by the way. Read.
And in want of all
You
things.
got to depend on your enemies for everything. Your education, your religion. You see what I'm saying? Your driver's license, your marriage license, your death certificate. You have to depend on the white man for all these things for you to attain them. Y'all understand that? Read.
And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck.
Hold on. Now, the Most High said,
Y'all step a little closer.
he said he gonna put a yoke of iron on your neck. Y'all see this right here? These are yokes of iron. Who did this happen to?
Us.
Us. So who the Bible talking about?
Us.
That's in poverty. That's going through trials. We going through that. How you doing, brother? You know who you are according to the Bible? Huh? He said, amen. We destroy for a lack of knowledge. But we must know these things. We must come back to the Bible and understand why we're going through these things.
Right.
Y'all understand? We had these yokes of iron on our neck. Read on.
And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he hath destroyed thee.
So these yokes of iron was on our neck until we were completely destroyed. Now we call ourselves African Americans.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Haitians, Mexicans, Puerto Ricans. We destroyed people.
Bring it
we
out.
forgot that we God chosen people. We the Israelites. Okay, now go back to Revelation 2 and 9. We're going to finish that point.
The book of Revelation, chapter 2 and verse 9. I know thy works and tribulation.
So we got yokes of iron on our neck. We depended on the enemies for food, water, and shelter, education, and religion. Read.
And poverty. But thou art rich.
But the Most High said, but we are rich. Why? Because the kingdom belongs to you.
Right.
The kingdom belongs to the 12 tribes of Israel.
Right.
That's the only ones that's going to make it into the kingdom of heaven.
Right.
The world belongs to you. Right?
And I know the blasphemy
He said he know the lies. Read.
of them which say they are Jews and are not,
Well, what are they?
but are the synagogue of Satan.
So he said the ones that say they are Jews. Are we around here calling ourselves Jews today? No, we're not. We're just learning it.
Right.
But Most High said he called them what?
The synagogue of Satan.
He said they called us the synagogue of Satan. Read on down.
Fear none of these things
Most High said don't fear. This Christ talking right here. He said don't fear none of these things. Read.
which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison.
Now, he said the people that's calling themselves Jews are not really the Jews, right? We going through all this poverty. Christ said, don't fear none of these things. He said the devil gonna cast you into prison. Let me ask y'all a question. Is there an actual red man with a pitchfork putting us in prison? Because the sister just said her son was in prison. Is there a red man with a pitchfork and some horns throwing our people in prison? Who's doing that?
White man.
The white man.
Right.
That's who the devil is according to the Bible.
Right.
The deceiver who gave you this image right here. Caesar Borgia. That's who that is right there. He gave you that. And behind that, he gave you Sunday worship. He gave you Christmas. He gave you Thanksgiving. He gave you Easter. That's you depending on your enemies for the work of all things.
Right. Right.
Esau. That's who gave you that. Esau. Okay? So, now we're going to show you. Let me ask you what you said, Brother Keith. So, let me ask you, do you know what tribe you from according to the Bible? You know? Do you see yourself on this sign right here? Judah, Benjamin, Levi, you American black, you Jamaican, so-called, Haitian. Which one you fall under? You mixed. What's your father though? Because according to the Bible, there's no such thing as being mixed. You are what your father is.
Right.
So what would your father be classified today? Black man?
Black, white, Indian.
So is he black, white? Which one is he? He black?
You can say that.
Okay, we're gonna say he black. Alright? So we're gonna show you how we know that the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans are the children of God. We the Israelites. That's what God called you, okay? Go back to Deuteronomy 28:15.
Book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
God said, if these people on this sign do not listen to God, read.
To observe, to do all his
And
commandments.
sisters, we have to do, sisters and brothers, we got to do all God's commandments.
That's right.
Like today, which is the Lord's Sabbath day.
That's
On
right.
the Lord's Sabbath day, there don't supposed to be no cooking. There don't supposed to be no buying and selling, right? No working. Now, not today. Everything's supposed to be shut down.
That's right.
To his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake
So
thee.
Moses told the 12 tribes of Israel, if you don't listen to God and keep the commandments, all these 12 tribes are going to come upon you and overtake you.
Right.
All right? So let's see who fit the curse. Give me verse 16.
Verse 16, cursed shalt thou be in the city.
So right now, we're in the city of Raleigh, are we not? Let's look around. Who's over here getting food? Blacks. Is that not being cursed in the city? Yes, it is. That's cursed in the city. Read.
And cursed shalt thou be in the field. And cursed shalt thou be in the field. Cursed shall be thy basket and thy store. Verse 16, cursed shalt thou be in the city, and cursed shalt thou be in the
So
field.
we're going to be cursed in the city, as you see right here, and we're going to be cursed in the field. We were cursed in the cotton field, right? We cursed right now in the work field, right? We the last hired, first fired.
Right.
It's a curse.
Right.
That's what we are right now. Are our children being taken away from us? What was our children taken away from us during the time of slavery? Yes, they were. Was that a curse? Yes, it was. Give me verse 32.
Verse 32, thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people.
Most I say our sons and our daughters were going to be given to another people.
Right.
They were selling our sons and daughters from slave master to slave master.
Right.
That was a curse. Right now, you got our northern kingdom brothers, the tribe of Issachar, they trying to cross the border, and Donald Trump, they taking their kids away from them.
Right.
See what I'm saying? That is a curse. Read.
And thine eyes shall look and fail with longing for them all the day long.
And so when your child being taken away from you, ain't nothing you can do to get them back. Read.
And there shall be no might in thine hand.
We had no military might. We ain't got no economic might.
Right.
We can't even get our own kids back when we try to come over here and get a better life, so they say. You see what I'm saying? So these curses belong to us. Give me verse 43.
Verse 43, the stranger that is within thee.
So the strangers are the other nations. You got the nation of Edom, Moab, which is the so-called Chinese, Ammon, which is the so-called Japanese, your Africans, your Arabs. These are the strangers. What the Bible say that was going to happen?
The stranger that is within thee shall get up above thee very high.
So the strangers, the other nations, was going to get above us very high. Meaning we're going to have to depend on them for everything that we need. Read.
And thou shalt come down very low.
And now we're at the bottom. It don't supposed to be that way. We always are supposed to be on top. Y'all know that? Y'all know that? Give me Deuteronomy 7 and 6.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7 and verse 6. For thou art an holy people.
Sister Janie? Sister Ashley, Brother Keith, right? Most I say, y'all are holy people.
Right. That's right.
Unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God has chosen thee.
He have chosen you. He have chosen the 12 tribes of Israel. Read.
Right.
To be a special
And
people
we special to God. Read.
unto himself.
Read out.
Above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
Right.
Most I said the 12 tribes of Israel are above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
That's
Why
right.
are we on the bottom right now?
Right.
Because we won't keep the commandments.
Right.
We forgot who we were.
Right.
Give me Jeremiah 17 and 4.
Book of Jeremiah, chapter 17 and verse 4. And thou, even thyself, shalt discontinue from thine heritage.
So, brothers and sisters, we've been discontinued from our true heritage. Right now, we keep the traditions of men. Right? Give me Matthew 15 and 3. We keep the traditions of men. We keep Thanksgiving. Is that in the Bible, Sister Janie?
Yes.
Thanksgiving in the Bible? You sure? No, it's not in the Bible. Is Christmas in the Bible, Sister Ashley?
No, that's a white man's
Yeah. Is Christmas in the Bible? To do? No. What about you, brother? What about Easter? Is Easter in the Bible to do, to observe? No. Read it.
Matthew chapter 15 and verse 3. But he answered and said unto them, why do ye also transgress the commandment of God by your tradition?
So we keep traditions of men. We transgress the commandments of God, meaning keeping the Sabbath day, keeping Passover. You know what I'm saying? Things of that sort. But we go and celebrate other holidays. You see what I'm saying? Why? Because we've been discontinued from our true heritage, which is keeping God's laws. Y'all understand that? So we're going to bring out one law for you sisters. And we're going to bring out a law for all of y'all. Give me Numbers 15:38. Yes, sir. Right? Because we all supposed to have fringes on. Y'all see what we got on the bottom of our shirts? We have fringes on. Now you as sisters, y'all supposed to have dresses on. Y'all know that? You know that, don't you, sister? You're supposed to have a dress on, sister. Brother, you got a beard. You know what I'm saying? But you're supposed to have fringes on your clothes. When y'all have y'all dresses on, you're supposed to have fringes on the bottom. Read it.
Numbers chapter 15 and verse 38. Speak unto the children of Israel and bid them that they make them fringes in the borders of their garments throughout their generations.
So Moses said, command the children of Israel to make fringes, what you see right here, in the borders of our garment throughout our generations. Read.
And that they put upon the fringe of the borders a ribbon of blue.
And this is what we put a ribbon of blue on our fringes, right? Why?
And it shall be unto you for a fringe, that ye may look upon it and remember.
Now they're not just up here for a fashion statement. We look upon it and we remember. Remember what?
All the commandments of the Lord and do them.
And do them. This is our heritage, the commandments of God. Okay? This is what we got to come back to, brothers and sisters. We got to come back to our true heritage, keeping God's commandments. Like today, which is the Lord's Sabbath day. Alright? So I'm going to bring up the next teacher. With that, I say shalom.
Now they will see the true men of God. We are not black men, we are Israelites. Take care of us. And our children too. We have abandoned. How are you? People want to know, who's the king?
O nation of Israel, it's time to return to the Father. O nation of Israel, it's time to return to the Father.
Now why they trying to make it so hard to serve God? And why when I say that I'm a Jew it sound odd? For years I've been walking around saying that I'm a black man. I ain't saying that no more, it sounds wrong, man.
This is Bishop Nathaniel of Israel United in Christ. Please subscribe to our YouTube channels. Stay up to date with our latest events, music, and classroom lessons. IUIC plans to continue visiting different countries where this gospel has not been preached before. IUIC needs your help in pushing this truth. So join us. Subscribe to our Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and podcasts, and stay up to date with us. For more information, please visit www.israelunite.org.